Do you like fast-paced shooters? Do you like roguelite power-ups? Do you love co-op games? Well, have I got a game for you. Roboquest was one of the best titles I played at the end of last year, and I really want to talk about it more. Welcome to Big Kitty's Corner. Let's get into it. As stated before, Roboquest is a fast-paced FPS roguelite in a scorched future world. You can fight with up to one other person, fighting hordes of deadly bots to reach the city. Be prepared for fighting tougher and tougher enemies as you progress further and further each run. First thing you notice when you hop in is the jammin' soundtrack. When a game has good music, especially one that is fast-paced, it really brings it to another level. Fighting a large number of enemies with a hot track feels so good. Next thing is the guns. I love being able to find different guns with different affixes each round. It makes each run unique and gives the game a lot of replayability. There are a ton of weapons ranging anywhere from a chainsaw to Tommy guns. There's a ton of variety in how to tackle each run. I tend to lean towards this quote from Borderlands. Next, there are classes. As far as roguelites go, they feel really good. Each class has its own abilities and its own variety of power-ups you get as you level. You have some that are more tanky, like the starting class, and some that lean more towards damage and crits. Weirdly, I prefer the starting class the most, as the temporary invulnerability fits well with my playstyle. It can be used to get in close and deal a huge amount of damage. A good tip, toggling that ability right when you're about to get hit from a melee attack is very valuable. Moving into actual gameplay, shooting in the game feels very good. You have a good sense of power even if you are playing on hard. I like that they lean more towards buffing enemy damage on the harder difficulty rather than increasing time to kill. It makes the game almost feel like a bullet hell at times, especially when you get into those smaller wave survival rooms. The power-ups scratch that roguelite itch as you get character-specific boosts whenever you level during a run, and you can also find power-ups as well that give more generic buffs as you progress. After you die from a run, you lose your power-ups, but bring back wrenches. Those wrenches can be used to buy permanent buffs for future runs that help you progress even further. Map-wise, I like being able to choose different routes and have different objectives depending on which route that I choose to take. It gives good space to the world and means you need to plan where you're going before you even start a run. There are bosses at the end of each section that have some neat mechanics. I like how I'm not really sure what boss I'm going to end up fighting, and some bosses in particular are very tough with certain builds. I tend to play games on hard and can see a progression route for me to get to the end game while still having a good challenge. Personally, I would play this game co-op, definitely playable in single player, but playing co-op is so much fun. I love being able to blast through the levels, destroying everything as fast as possible, so go grab a brobot and get in there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, let me know if you have any games that you would like me to check out. This is Big Kitty, signing out.